Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I am here with my brother, and we are here to play the last splash that has benefited from Modern Horizons, and that is 8 bulk Merfolk Burn. That's right, Lightning Bolt and Wizard's Lightning have gotten better thanks to Fiery Islet, a new Modern Horizons addition to the Modern Merfolk deck. Is Fiery Islet enough to make Merfolk Burn in, contention of all other competitive tiers? To find that out, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our deck tech, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com, your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. So this is the last splash we are looking at here. Fiery Islet is the perfect blue-red land that helps the blue-red Merfolk deck. And as we saw, we started the Merfolk Burn deck as a meme deck, but it went a clean 5-0 in the friendly league. Yeah, clean, easy, just breeze through all the decks. Lightning Bolt and Wizard's Lightning actually help the deck a lot. For Merfolk, so it's a bunch of removal spells, really. They kill a ton of creatures, but in addition, you can also use them to just finish your opponent off. I had so many games where I put my opponent down to 2, and I just play the Steam Vents, bolt you, and then that's it. The game's over. They thought that they could take down. They thought that they could spare the life points, but in actuality, they couldn't. So what I like is, Dismember can't go to the face, but these can go to the face. So this is a more serious version than the meme version that we played before. I'm going to try with Force of Negation to see if that helps at all. So it's going to feel sort of like a Delver-like deck, except instead of a bunch of spells, we've got a bunch of Merfolk creatures. Force of Negation obviously helping us in so many matchups. You've seen in all the videos Force of Negation had a huge impact on the game. A lot of people keep criticizing it, saying, well, they can just play the spells on your turn. Then I'm just going to pay 3 mana for it. We saw that so many times. They play the spell on my turn, I just pay 3 mana. It's not like Force of Will where it's dead on. It's like dead when you try to hardcast it. You can literally hardcast this thing for 3 mana. It's not that hard. So, what makes this deck special? Lightning Bolt and Wizard's Lightning. And I used to play with Gutshot and Psionic Blast, but we're going to put those things away so that we can make room for Force of Negation. Really good card for the Merfolk deck. So, what is our creature base? We're going to play with the usual suspects. 4 Benthic Biomancer, 4 Silver Gill Adept, 4 Lord of Atlantis, 4 Master of the Pearl Trident, 4 Merfolk Trickster. And then to top it off, we've got Thassa, God of the Sea. We're not playing with Spreading Seas because we're playing with the bolts. So I really like Thassa. You've seen in the other videos, Thassa helps get unblockable damage. We need some means of getting unblockable damage. That's what Thassa's for. Plus, she can put a huge body on the battlefield. I really appreciate Thassa for this this unblockable thing. And, the Scrying and 5/5 indestructible creature can't hurt either. And to top it off, we're going to play with Master of Waves. I think in the former build, I played with a more Lord-dense version. I play-tested with this a bit. I didn't feel like the Lord version was really getting there. I feel like I just want to play a normal Merfolk, our classical mono-blue Merfolk deck, but replacing Spreading Seas with Lightning Bolts and see how that will get us there. And we've got 1 more Master of Waves in the sideboard. We do have 2 Spreading Seas for like Tron, or maybe matchups where we really need more Island Walk. Some extra counter spells for the combo and control matchups, and 6 pieces of Graveyard Hate for Dredge, Neoform, Bridgevine, and Dredge, and so on.
Said it twice.
Okay, whatever. Dredge, and Dredge. Don't forget Dredge. Dredge is still out there, even though Bridgevine is the hotness right now. People are still playing with Dredge, with Hogak in it anyway. We have Smash the Smithereens. So this is one benefit of playing red, is that we can blow up ensnaring bridges and really put more damage on our opponent if they're playing Hardened Scales or any artifact deck. We now have access to Smash the Smithereens, destroy the artifact. This ain't Echoing Truth where you bounce it back to their hand, they can replay it. No, you destroy it and it deals 3 damage to them. So this was pretty impressive when we were playing it before. I have exactly 13 sources of mana that can help us find red mana. So we've got 4 Spiral Bluff Canal, 4 Fiery Islet, 2 Steam Vents, and then 3 Fetch Lands. So that reliably That somewhat reliably lets us play Lightning Bolt on turn 1, which I think you're going to want to do a pretty decent chunk of the time, especially if you're up against like a Birds of Paradise or Mana Dork deck. So you want that available as early as possible. So yeah, that's the deck tech. Let's hopefully we see Merfolk Burn improve with Modern Horizons. We lost the die roll, but we have a fine hand. We've got Wizards for our Wizards Lightning, so we're going to keep it. We can at least play turn 1 Benthic Biomancer and maybe go turn 2 Biomancer into Wizards Lightning. I don't know. Blackleaf Cliffs. Looks like Jund or Mardu Pyromancer. Though oh no, forget it. If we see Blackleaf Cliffs, it means it's the Bridgevine deck. These days, if you see Blackleaf Cliffs, it's the Bridgevine deck. Okay, so we can't block. So that's their sack outlet.
It's about to get sacked.
That's good. I like the look of that. So how about we fetch for an island. And then by next turn, we can play another Biomancer and Wizard's Lightning this thing. Although I can't say it's going to be the greatest interaction. Although I have to say, turn 1 Carrion Feeder could have been a lot worse.
One of these is getting bolted.
Okay, so Vengevine into the graveyard, so they can play another land. Play, I don't know, Gravecrawler, and Vengevine will come back. There's Gravecrawler, and then they can attack for maybe 6, because they can sacrifice the Gravecrawler to the Carrion Feeder. Depending what they want to do. Turn 2, 5 damage, not bad. All the busted cards of Modern are all coming together. So it's why are we on the draw against these stupid explosive decks? So Force of Negation, pretty good, because if our opponent plays the I think it's the Altar of Dementia, we can Force a Negation that. If they play Faithless Looting, I would probably Force a Negation that. I think I'm just gonna pass. Yeah. I think I want to play Merfolk Trickster on the Vengevine. And we'll probably play if we force a negation, we can pitch another Benthic Biomancer. Usually I'm expecting to lose game 1 against this deck. Yeah, that can get out of control. We'll exile this thing. No. Just a no. Okay. Guess we'll just save life. Tap down Vengevine. Opponent attacks the Gravecrawler. We will take the damage. Play Biomancer. We're not in that bad a shape. We really aren't. And we can adapt, pitch. I mean, we can crack Fiery Islet. So how do we do this? We will... I'm gonna have to take some damage on the crackback. Not much I can do about that. Maybe I won't try to loot with Benthic Biomancer. Or I'll loot, but I'll pitch the card. I'm just gonna loot for the sake of looting, so I can get in damage. So let's... pitch, play. Okay, let's... Okay, I'll play Misty Rainforest. I'll attack. I have some intention of Wizard's Lightning the Carrion Feeder. So let's say they block and they start pitching things to kill one of our creatures, which they might want to do. Okay, decide not to do anything. Yeah, just gonna put Lord in play. Sacrifice this. Get an island. Pump it. Benthic Biomancer. Hopefully we get a fetch land on top. Don't! Oh, that hurts.
Outkeep him.
One, two, three, four, five, six permanents in play. Oh yeah, hold on. Carrying Feeder can't block. I forgot about that. Most of these things cannot actually block. I don't know if I want the Wizards. Okay, so I attack for 6. Next turn we can attack for potentially... Well, this backfired badly. Our opponent can attack for 6. This is very complicated. Our opponent doesn't know yet that we're playing with Wizard's Lightning, although they've seen some fetch lands, so they might think something's up.
What is he using red for?
But the thing is, the Lord of Atlantis can help us get a good clock going. Next turn, our opponent will attack us for 7. Put us down to 3. I guess we have to block with some stuff. Okay, I'll get rid of the Wizard's Lightning. We'll attack for 6 here, and then next turn we're going to attack probably with the Lord and maybe something else, and then do some chump blocks on the Carrion Feeder and Vengevine. Oh, that sucks. That makes things difficult. One, two, three, 4, 8, 9. Okay, I don't die.
He doesn't die.
I don't die.
Sergeant Bilko.
Position's not that bad either. Well, maybe it is. Because I'm probably going to have to chump block the Feeder and chump block Vengevine.
2 Lords, come on, let's see him.
Second Lord would be good here. That's not bad.
Good
I'll
work.
take that. Okay, so... But I don't have 1 life to spare. Okay, let's draw a card. Okay, but I can't play that this turn. Okay, I just gotta pass. And then chump block. Chump blocking might not be too bad.
Stop it.
Hmm, 5 creatures. Okay, we can't deal with that. Alright, it was a valiant effort, but we lose.
He was on 1 land, the whole darn thing.
No, they had 2 lands.
Or whatever. Like,
Gemstone.
Gemstone is not a land.
So we're gonna bring in Grafdigger's Cage.
It's just a gimmick.
Smash the Smithereens can destroy the altar, but I don't think they have any other graveyard cards. Master of Waves I thought was too slow, but I actually think Master of Waves is actually a little bit more valuable than I thought before, just because you can... In these games where you're setting out a bunch of stuff, or keeping hands where you have any graveyard interaction, you might be keeping hands also with nothing else, so you want Master of Waves. Deprive is not necessary, so we're going to bring in Master of Waves. Merfolk Trickster is like, okay. I actually don't know if the bolts help us enough in this matchup. Take out, well, I can't take out all of them, it seems. Take out everything. I'll bring in a Deprive. Depriving like Hogak is important. Or maybe having one of these for the altar is good. This is just how it's going to be. Like, lightning bolting anything is just poor value. I would love to play first. Nope. No, not interested in that hand. I'm interested in this hand, although it's not great either.
It's getting better.
Sure, I'll keep this on top, but it's risky. It's really risky. Because the thing is, this deck can just cast things, you know? They can just cast creatures and then you die.
Well, all decks do that. Except for the Neoform deck, but that's bad. Neoform didn't cast shit.
So yeah, maybe I should just bottom the surgical extraction. Like, they'll play like Bloodghast here, and then like, what do I do about that? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You could say no. You
I
could down
could.
your only creature, but you could say, oh, actually no, you could get rid of Thassa.
Thassa is good though if I start curving out.
And get rid of Deprive.
I could get rid of Deprive. Deprive is harder to use.
They need this.
They might. Okay, we'll get rid of Deprive.
Otherwise you wouldn't play it.
I don't know if they need it. Okay, second Carrion Feeder. Carrion Feeder Tribal. Land, please. Not land, but like... when we get the land, we're gonna be online. So part of like forcing Faithless Looting prevents our opponent from playing Hogak very quickly. But it looks like they're getting really close to like just casting Hogak anyway. It's that this has happened to me so many times where they just embarrassingly like beat me down with 1/1s. Well, we have a lot more turns to go, but I mean I have lost a lot of games like this. Bridge from below, so that's when we're gonna surgical extraction the bridge from below. Bridge from below is very dangerous. Maybe they'll sacrifice a Carrion Feeder to the other Carrion Feeder. Yeah, just get a 2/2 token, so now they have 4 power in play. Ooh, they have one in their hand. Okay, so they're empty, basically empty-handed. Okay, I'm gonna look at their deck now. They're not. They have 4 Hogaks still in here. They've got no interaction at all. There's no creature destruction. There's nothing. This is the mistake. I made this mistake in the other games.
It's free information.
Yes, it's free information. So they have no creature interaction. 4 Hogaks. That's scary. They've got 1 land in their hand. Okay, so we want all these bridge from belows.
Okay.
Did I get them all?
Yeah.
It's in their exile zone. All of them? Okay. So I just draw 1 land, I'm in good shape. What are they fetching for? Oh yeah, they drew a card. So they drew a Bloodghast.
Please.
Well, it's not over yet, but it is really getting close. The Silvergill Adepts can chump block. Or not, yeah, they can chump. Oh, that is disastrous. Stitcher Supplier. It's going to supply more food for the Carrion Feeder. Okay, so I need to draw land right now. Right now. Oh, and they have Hogak in the graveyard. Oh, that's the worst land. Okay, we'll pay 2 life because we have no choice. Oh no, Hogak's fine because they can't get cast from the graveyard.
Tap and jump.
No, I'm gonna die. I think I have to let them attack with everything. I'm going to play Merfolk Trickster, target the Carrion Feeder, and they'll probably sack at least one thing to the Carrion Feeder, then I can chump block. Then I'm going to take 5, go to 2. Oh, I know what I can do. I can Trickster the Carrion Feeder pre-combat. Tap it down, and then if it wants to sacrifice anything, then it loses creatures to do that with. So
we're gonna need an ambulance after this.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone can hear the ambulance in the background. Yeah, there's no good way to trick the Carrion Feeder.
Might as well get it on the token, so the token don't come back.
Well, neither will the Bloodghast. They can't deal with the Grafdigger's Cage. Our opponent cannot deal with the Grafdigger's Cage. They're cold to Grafdigger's Cage. We just had nothing to do about it. I guess that's good. If we can draw, I don't know, Master of Waves. We need to draw land into Master of Waves to have a chance here. That's not good. Okay, pass. Our opponent can attack for 4 with the Carrion Feeder by itself. If they choose to throw everything in front of it. Would you have a Hogak from your hand? Well, I guess you had a Hogak from your hand. Okay, well, I can't force a negation that.
Unfortunately.
One, two, three. Threatening lethal. Have to chump block. And we're dead. This is really frustrating. I actually have like a 50-50 win rate, but every single game I lose, it's when I like keep my sideboard cards after a mulligan to 6, and I just can't curve out. Like we started curving out on turn, what, 5 or 4? We started curving out on turn 4?
Pretty late.
Ugh. We can blame a little bit by keeping the surgical extraction, but you know I still want to keep that card because it ate up all our opponents. Yeah, we can resign here. It ate our opponents' bridge from belows, which could have easily gotten out of hand. That's a frustrating loss, but that's why this deck is like really good right now. It's showing up all over. It might get emergency banned. I don't want to say it's Eldrazi Winter Power, but it's somewhere between that and like it's more than just a trend. It's more than just a trend. It's very, very good. It's really, really powerful because even these sideboard cards don't like completely shut it down.
Well,
they can just
just
hardcast the stamps thing because of that stupid delve. If it didn't have delve, this thing would be fair. I think it would be more fair, but the fact that it can just like take away cards from the graveyard just makes it insane. Well, that was an unfortunate start.
What if he had to delve for 10 instead of 5? That make it fair?
No, it's still a 7-mana card.
Delve
no,
for
yeah,
20.
you can delve. Yeah, it would be 5.
You have to delve for 20.
That would be fair. That would be fair. Delve for 20. Anyway, that was round 1. Let's get into round 2.
Boys.
We lost the die roll again, but our hand is really good. Turn 1 Ether Vial. Turn 2. Whatever we want to do. Might play Lord of Atlantis, might play Lightning Bolt. We might even forfeit the Ether Vial on turn 1. Looks like a Fairies deck. Or no, this is maybe a Mill deck. Which I think Lightning Bolt's going to be good against Mill because
hit that crab.
It gives us an alternate way. Well, yeah, we could hit the crab, but it also gives us an alternate way to win the game through an Ensnaring Bridge. Oh, and plus we have Force and Negation. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Main deck counterspells against the Mill deck. Loving it. Hedron Crab, I do not care about you.
He's on your feet.
Stop being so crabby. I guess the most mana efficient thing we can do is to bolt the crab.
Could be the only real thing he's got.
And then we can Vial in Lord of Atlantis and hardcast the Asa next turn. They fetch, I'll bolt the crab in response. So you don't get the landfall trigger.
Now he knows you got the red cards. Secret's out.
And Thassa's nice because Thassa is just like a really big body. They got removal though. Like the blue-black mill decks, they play a decent chunk of removal.
You know, considering Thassa's a god of the sea, you should be able to, like, for 4 mana, turn an opponent's land into an island until end of turn.
When it enters the battlefield, each opponent puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. Delirium. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if there are 4 or more cards, that player puts the top 3 cards. Okay, so if they have Delirium, then I keep putting 3 cards from the top of my library into my graveyard. Looked like there was a bunch of air on top of my library, so no big loss. That's convenient, but I do need a double blue spell in order to get Thassa online. But we do have a Fiery Islet and a lot of scrying to get us there. Okay. Cannot interact with that thing. I'm at 41 cards now. Ugh, I hate seeing this. Because then I have to put it on top of my library. Well, I don't need to. Ah, screw you. Get out of here. I want a double blue spell. Yeah, we'll take this up. Always no. Not the double blue spell, but...
It'll get you closer.
Maybe. Okay, then.
Well, we have Island Walk for Mutavault.
I sort of want to just hold up Force of Negation. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pass the turn. If they get Delirium, these scribes might get out of control, but Force of Negation exiles cards spent. Draw a card. It's an instant. Okay. You don't have Delirium yet.
Okay.
Okay. Hope that's not going to be my demise. Oh, it is, because they can untap now. Okay, we got to kill our opponent really fast. Which I think we can do. We have a lot of damage on the board. We might be able to kill our opponent in 2 shots.
Sacrifice?
You know what? I won't. I won't sacrifice. Okay, so scry 1. This is good. Put on top. No. So with all our mana, I can make Thassa unblockable and make Lord of Atlantis unblockable, and then we can kill our opponent. They are going to be dead next turn. And we have a Force of Negation to just counter the one big stupid thing. Or a sorcery. They milled an Ensnaring Bridge into their graveyard. So this is 9 cards. So this is 9 cards. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Holy crap. Oh, but they have... Do they have it now? Oh, they have an artifact. Okay, so that will be 17. I will have 17 cards left, but I still have Force of Negation up. Oh my god.
Triggers.
Triggers, people!
Don't have to deal with this on paper.
Okay, let me scry. They have only 1 black mana, so what, they can like mill me 10? Okay, what is this card? Top 13 cards?
Oof. You could say no, though.
Okay, we don't die, so put the top 13 cards. I'm at 4.
Whatever it is, you can counter it.
Oh, okay, that we have to counter. Okay, that we will counter. What am I holding up here?
You should just...
I can't pay it for free because...
Oh, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. Okay, this is... We're definitely countering this. I think we're scrying for a land.
No, he's done.
Duh, they shouldn't have resigned. So I had 2 cards to look... Okay, I would have got the land to make Thassa unblockable. Because they can block Lord of Atlantis and Thassa. I only have 6 unblockable damage here. So, once again, Force of Negation showing that it's not a force to be reckoned with.
Showing that it is a force to be reckoned with.
Smash to Smithereens looks really good. They actually play they play a decent chunk of artifacts.
Spook Salute.
Salute is spooked by everything.
Salute has toe beans.
Force of Negation's good. What is not good? Surgical Extraction good? I can't remember. Deprive is... I don't know, maybe the Wizard's Lightning is not that important. Like, they have creatures that we can kill, but I don't know if that's a big deal. Okay, Deprive is probably important to counter that Crypt Inversion. Stupid thing. Take out, I don't know, 2 Biomancers. I don't mind having Bolt just, I don't know, destroy that stupid... I guess they have a decent chunk of creatures we can Bolt. To be honest, they're probably not very important. Or do I just take out the Master of Waves? This is a clunky card. Like, it's a good matchup just because of counter spells. 23 creatures? Sure, it's good. Just a bunch of interaction.
It's alright.
I can't wait to smash to Smithereens. They're Ensnaring Bridge. Opponent mulligan to 6. We should mulligan to 0. That's the attack against Mill. You mulligan to 0.
It's quite a flex.
Yeah. Oh, actually, some things you can do. I've never done this before, but you can, like, just put the whole sideboard in your deck. It sounds like something you would do.
Oh, yeah.
That does make it harder for them. Just put the whole... I could put the whole damn thing in. Okay, can't do anything about this.
Well, you could have bolted it.
I cannot bolt it. I don't know what the right thing to do is, but I'm going to fetch. Put a Silver Gill Adept in play. I'm drawing a lot of land. Sure. Thought Scour me? Oh, they must have Surgical. Oh no, they're a mill deck. I forgot. Oh, how I've forgotten so quickly. I just drew Force Negation. Okay, play Lord. Tap for 3. Play Mutavault. Might get eaten by Field of Ruin, but whatever. So, I mean, this matchup still had, like, some chance, because if they just got a Ensnaring Bridge on you, then you were, like, doomed. But if not, then, like, I don't know, this deck doesn't really have much going for it.
You hear that, Gary?
You just need, like, one good piece of disruption. Because we don't have... Oh, no, well, we actually do have fetch lands. They could archive trap us, I guess. I didn't consider that. I might have put myself at risk fetching there. I should have played all my non-fetch lands first. Oh, I guess this is actually a bad attack. Well, unless I bolt this thing.
You should.
Because it's just an extra card that's going to get milled through the Mesmeric Orb. Oh, it's a good matchup, though. Good matchup is good matchup. Keep Thought Scouring me. But little they know, they're like really close to dead. Even if they played Bridge here, I can attack through it. Huge, like a lot of the latest mill decks are playing with removal. They got they're splashing black because they can play Fatal Push. I mean also the Crypt Incursion card, which gains them life, but just removal spells which buy them enough time that they can mill you out. We're not really seeing that out of this person's version of the deck. Okay, they're leaving up Field of Ruin. Guess I'll play this and hope that somehow we're not gonna get milled for our entire life. Oh, they might play Crypt Incursion here though. They don't have it in the graveyard? What is it, 3 mana? I don't actually know what the... I know the flashback is, I think, 3, but I don't know what the hard cast is. It might not even be an instant either. Mesmeric Orb, you are the last thing I care about. Oh, it is an instant, so you should have played it on your turn. Cancel. Might have been able to come back from this anyway. But whatever. Okay, so yeah, we win the match. So I don't know. So, gain 3 life for each creature card exiled this way. So what was there before? There's like 1. I don't know what actually got milled just recently, but I guess there wasn't that many creatures in the graveyard. I mean, there were, but nothing that we couldn't come back from. But especially with our hand, we can deal
wait, go back to that screen.
My graveyard.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Oh, did they put all my Smash to Smooth?
Yeah, but I was wondering.
All of them.
Is it putting them in the order that they arrived, or just by name?
By arrived.
By name. Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Smash the Smithereens was...
Look, it starts with P and ends in M.
No, not alphabetical, but by card type, because Master of Pearl Trine is stacked.
Look, no, but there's creatures here. Creature.
Yeah, but
Bolt.
Is there? Oh yeah, no. So yeah,
it's by order.
Smash the Smithereens is all clumped together like that.
Yeah. There's 4 Smash to Smithereens all in a row. Oh well. Okay, so that was what is that, round 2?
Yeah, you're done. You won.
I won. I run round 2. All right, so we're on the scoreboard with Merfolk Burn. Time to go to round 3. Yeah, we won the die roll. That's good. Gonna keep this. Pretty good hand. So a question maybe some people would find, what advantage do we have playing with lightning bolts? I think we're pretty advantaged against Counter's Company. I mean, we have like 8 cards that deal with the stupid creatures. It's just a convenient removal spell.
Keep up the good work.
Oh, thanks. Are we up against a Merfolk deck? Spire Canal. That's probably going to throw them for a loop. Or maybe they know I'm on Merfolk Burn. Burn you with Merfolk!
Maybe they're playing my version.
Inquisition. So it's probably Grixis Shadow. We'll keep the Lightning Bolt. It'll force our opponent to go really low on life in order to cast their Death Shadow and to get out of range of Lightning Bolt. Or they'll just take the Lightning Bolt. They took a Lord.
Fool.
Get Lord on the battlefield. So if this is Grixis Shadow, we're already on our way to hell. Sunken Ruins, that is not a Grixis Shadow card. So is this blue-black control or something? Fiery Islet, not great. We can cycle it away, but still early on in the game. I want to get some beef on the board. I'll play Steam Vents tapped. And pass. Is this fairies? If it's fairies, I don't know how I get exploited playing Merfolk Trickster here.
Here comes the Vapor Snag.
They definitely do not play Vapor Snag. But, I mean, to be honest, I have no idea what I'm up against. Alright.
I was close.
Maybe it's just blue-black control. It sucks to get hit by that mana leak, but if it was fairies... I don't know if they... I think... Do they play mana leak? Maybe they do. Oh, that's brutal. Well, we got a lot of bolts.
Just snap them twice.
Maybe I will...
Put them down to 10.
No. 3 lightning bolts. Alright, our opponent is at 7 life. They don't know it, though. They don't know that yet. So I cracked it on my turn, just in case I draw Benthic Biomancer. I would want to play it this turn. Uh-oh, Field of Ruin. A few Field of Ruins can ruin this hand. Trickster. Pass.
I would just throw all those bolts at his face right now.
I would not.
Go to 13. Play something you have to pay life for.
They still have Cryptic Command mana. And they're playing like they have Cryptic Command. So I think I have to keep passing the turn. What do? They put 2 cards on top of their library? Or do they have... I don't know what they have. Do I have another Steam Vincent? I do. So I want to get the Steam Vents so that when they Field of Ruin one of our lands, we can go get the island. Mutavault's good. Okay, so now we have a source of... Well, we don't have a source of pressure yet. Our opponent isn't tapping out. If they tap out and do anything, I'm playing this Merfolk Trickster. Okay. Snapcaster Mage what? Inquisition of Kozilek. I can't exactly empty my hand.
You can leave him 1 Boltus to take.
Okay, I think I prefer the creature on the battlefield.
Two bolts to his face.
I guess I'm just gonna let it resolve, and then I'll figure out what I want to do with my bolts later. Yeah, it's not a surprise. Merfolk Burn! Gonna burn them down.
It's at a virtual 5 right now.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. It's because I say so.
Who's getting played? Liliana the Veil. Okay.
Can you bolt her?
Not while her thing is on the stack. Target player sacrifices a creature. Guess we're gonna lose the Meta Vault. So I could kill Liliana. Maybe I have to kill Liliana. Liliana's a real pain. And that was actually a pretty good exchange for me because our opponent had Field of Ruin. They can eat our Mutavault. Kill Liliana.
Boot.
Because if I attack my opponent down to 12, it doesn't do anything. Our opponent seems to be flooding out.
What are you saving these bolts for?
I don't know. I'm being paid. I don't know what's going to happen in the future.
6 damage.
Anything can happen.
6 damage.
Yeah, but I don't want to point... the thing is, putting them to 8 is not 0. So if I haven't killed my opponent...
But it's closer than 14.
It's close.
It's closer to 0 than 14.
Like, for example, I can bolt the Snapcaster Mage, which gives me more ability to get in there with the Trickster. I'm going to untap, just in case our opponent has Mana Leak up. I will try to bolt the Snapcaster Mage, though. Yeah, bolts. Oh, you're so close. Maybe our opponent will be tempted to play something like Cryptic Command, bounce Snapcaster Mage, tap all my creatures or something. But in that case, I can bolt the Snapcaster Mage again. Return target permanent, yeah, so we can bolt it again. Oh, is this going to be Mana Leak? Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay, so this is where we Wizard's Lightning the Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay, hope this should all resolve. They got nothing. Alright! The clock is on.
Poof. You're both empty-handed.
Yeah. Who's gonna top deck better? Well, it looks like them. Well,
$100 of the veil.
yep. That's exactly what it is. Well, I knew they had Cryptic. Ugh. So I gotta play anything in my hand because Liliana's just gonna tick up anyway. But hopefully our opponent draws reactive cards and then loses them to Liliana the Veil. So this Liliana the Veil is not very as strong as she normally would be thanks to Ether Vials. I'm gonna keep one. I'm gonna get this Ether Vial on 1. Always no. I'm gonna keep the other. I'm gonna probably put the other Ether Vial on 1 and then keep it there for a little while because of the possibility of drawing Benthic Biomancer. If I hard cast it, then Liliana will just eat it. Oh, that is rude. That is very rude. That was so rude. So now our opponent can target something, tick up Liliana the Veil, then get value. Why can't you draw like Fatal Push or Mana Leak or something? Card on the bottom. Ooh, Mutavault. So I'll still keep this thing on 1. No. Fiery Islet is fine. Sacrifice it. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll pass? No. What do they do with the Serum Visions? Put a card on top and a card on the bottom? I'm not sure what to do with this Silvergill Adept, but I'm... Just in case I draw like Thassa or something, I want to put her in play. Okay. That's not bad. More Lightning Bolts. The bolts have not been useless. They've been trading with all the other cards in this deck. Oh, I could have killed the Liliana the Veil. Let's do that. Liliana is going to be such a annoying card. Probably I should have done that on my main phase.
It's quite a standoff here.
But our opponent's pretty far ahead. They have got 4 power on the board. I think their top decks are better than our top decks at this point. Okay, I can tick this thing up now, because I don't need to fear Liliana the Veil anymore. I'll keep Spire Bluff Canal in my hand, just in case I draw Benthic Biomancer. Everything is promising. We were very threat light, though. Very bolt heavy.
Yeah, you should have thrown them all in his face.
That might have worked. It might have worked if we could get our opponent like to like 9. Always no. Oh, there we go. No devotion though. That sucks. Whatever. Master Waves is better than no Master of Waves. Please stop playing cards. Just stop doing that.
So much to ask.
Yeah. So if they attack for... Oh no, but they're attacking with Creeping Tar Pit as well. So this clock is pretty fast. Do we have any way to deal with Creeping Tar Pit? I guess no. So this is going to be 7.
Silvergill.
I think I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I need Silvergill into like Trickster, into Master, or like Silvergill into Master of Waves, into Trickster. No, that's not going to do it.
It's alright. Still another round.
Fiery Islet tried to help, did not get us there. You know, there was that one turn where they played Inquisition of Kozilek on us when we had 3 Lightning Bolts and a Trickster. I wonder if I should throw a Lightning Bolt at our opponent's face just to play around like a discard spell like that. Like, what if our opponent played... Like, it's not just Inquisition of Kozilek, it's also Liliana the Veil, and it would be ideal if we have an empty hand... If we can empty our hand instead of our opponent ever getting value. So we'll bring in Spreading Seas because it still interacts with Creeping Tar Pit and Mutavault. We do want the last Master of Waves. 2 Deprive look great. The rest of these cards look like rubbish. Force Negation looks great. I don't mind some bolts, but I don't think this is really a bolt matchup. We could also take out... No, we're at 19 lands already, so this is fine. To take out one more card, though... I don't know. Biomancer? That's all. I always feel very good against fairies.
They're small and weak like a butterfly.
That's right. This hand.
I'd keep it.
You keep anything, though. I have to mulligan. This game can go long, but I still don't want that hand. Yeah, we'll keep this. This hand's great. We'll put that on top. Strong hand. We might even attack with Mutavault on turn 2. Hoping our opponent does not have Spell Snare.
It's a lot to ask for.
Not really. Not that much to ask for. Opponent does probably have Fatal Push, though. Doesn't feel good to Fatal Push the Silvergill Adept, but maybe that's just what you gotta do. You know, I like to take draws against certain attrition-based matchups. I wonder if this is one of them, where maybe this is worth taking the draw, because I'm not really happy that I'm on the play against this Inquisition of Kozilek deck. I can already feel like the card disadvantage squeeze. Take this up. Mr. Rainforest is good. Now we can hardcast Force of Negation. Now I'll start playing at instant speed. Sure, I guess. Sort of want to save the Force of Negation for a damnation or something like that. We can sacrifice this poor Biomancer. And we will kill the Liliana anyway. But you could make a case for just Force of Negationing this thing. And then we would hit for quite a bit of damage here.
Throw the... Oh, you don't even have mana. You can fetch 4 though.
If I play this, then I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to be really vulnerable to... Okay, let's attack.
Ha! Come on, play Planeswalker.
No!
No,
Stop playing Planeswalkers.
You can pitch Benny.
I don't want to.
Quick, get rid of him now.
We'll get Steam Vents. That is great. So we'll make our opponent kill the Mutavault with the Field of Ruin. Hopefully that's all they do. Looks like their fatal push has been spent. I'm not going to add any more creatures to the battlefield.
You can put him down to 5.
What the hell math are you talking about?
Bring in Lord of Atlantis and then use the
Oh,
ult.
no, but they're going to Field of Ruin something. They're going to do something. Oh, Murderous Cut. Okay. Now I'm going to Violin Lord of Atlantis. Just to get 1 extra point of damage in here. Hopefully it's worth it.
You could even it out with the bolt. The whole point of the deck is the bolt.
Or maybe I should just play the attack with the Mutavault for 2. That was fine.
The whole point of the deck is the burn cards.
I don't know what more I'm representing with this card on the battlefield, but... So I'm going to attack with the Mutavault and the Lord of Atlantis. I don't mind the Creeping Tarpit trying to attack because... Sorry, trying to block because we can Lightning Bolt it. That sort of sucks, though. So I can Bolt Snapcaster Mage, but, you know, our opponent's going to be pretty head-on cards. So if they Fatal Push the Lord, that means they don't Field of Ruin or Mutavault this turn. But still, I don't have any long-term plan. And I'm going to hold back the Biomancer. Just in case our opponent plays, I don't know, something very scary.
Here we go.
That's not bad. Okay, so I'll play a Biomancer now. We can hold up either Deprive or Force of Negation, whatever we prefer. The Cryptic here, we Force of Negation it.
You mean Deprive it?
Oh, no, actually, I can play Force of Negation.
You have the mana for it.
A lot of people criticize Force of Negation. They just play things on your turn. Well, it's not that easy. Look, it still worked. Still works all the same. Has our opponent missed a land drop yet? Okay, if they pass, that means they got 3 live cards in their hand. 3 good live cards. We also have our own good live cards. So I'm just going to attack with this Mutavault, try to trade with... Do I want to trade? I don't know if I want to trade. Okay, I'll attack. If they activate to block, I'll Violin Master the Pearl Trident and then make some attempt to save it. No, okay, so Mutavault finally bites the dust. Okay. And we'll pass.
He also now has an island of his own.
Oh! That's true, they didn't have an island for the longest time. River of Tears is not an island. Creeping Tarpit's not an island. Blah.
Just spend the, get the,
Yeah, I guess I just put Master of the Pearl Trident in play. Let this thing resolve. Now what is our opponent going to do? They have free reign over us. If we go to game 3, I'm going to take the draw. Oh no, it's Damnation. Okay, no, I cannot. Is there anything at 1 I can draw? I cannot. Okay. Okay, Fiery Islet. It's time for you to show your worth. I'll sack it now, just in case I draw Lightning Bolt. Not Lightning Bolt, but that is damn good. Alright, it's going to help us get back in the game.
It's in the game.
Get us back in the game. Alright.
Now you're going to throw that bolt at his face.
No! At the Mutavaults. Ooh, another Fiery Islet. Sacrifice again, just in case I draw Benthic Biomancer. Oh, baby. That's what we need to see. They can still like get us pretty hard with like Snapcaster Mage Damnation, but it's better to see a Master of Waves than not. Okay, now our opponent's being really defensive. It's okay, we're gonna be defensive too. Oh no, I have to turn this off. Turn off auto yields. Okay, so we're just gonna pass. Things like Damnation are sorcery speed. So my plan is just tick up the Ether Vial up to 3 to 4, make a bunch of creatures. Well, it might not be enough. They've got a million Mutavaults.
Can you bolt
And
that
then I can. Should I? Probably. Yeah, this is worth time. I don't feel that good about bolting this.
So it's land off the table. Not just a creature, it's a land.
Well, where were you last turn? We'll pass.
This is getting better.
We're just going to play Master of Waves and then carry it to victory. This is basically one of the reasons I have Master of Waves in the deck. Because it's just a way of like winning out of nowhere. Would have really preferred a land there.
Well, you can use to get a land.
I could keep waiting, but I'm not going to.
Desperation mode.
They have 10 life. They don't know they're in desperation mode. Okay, we're at 12 minutes. We do have to be a little bit faster. I can respect my opponent's patience. They're being really cautious. Like, they're holding back everything. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's attack with all 6 of these.
You mean 3, but for 6 damage.
Sorry, all 6 damage of these. Interesting decision. I'll play Silver Gilladept, reveal Lord of Atlantis. Merfolk Trickster is great.
I think you can feel the game slipping away from it. Alright, play a big boy so you can deprive it.
Yeah, play a big boy for... Play Grave Titan. 6 mana. Target player draws 2 cards. Sure. Give me the cards! I can use them better than you.
Thacket.
So I can attack with everything, and if they activate 1 Mutavault, I can Trickster it down. Or play Lord of Atlantis, make these 2 like unblockable with Island Walk. Yeah, we could try something like that.
You guys no idea what's about to happen to him. We're about to go to game 3.
We're about to end this person's entire career. Again, I shouldn't take too much time because you want to be ahead on time. That is fine. No.
Swing with everything. What can he play other than a single Mutavault?
They can block with 2 Mutavaults.
You could block with 2. So
Okay, actually doing what? Yeah, we're going to swing with everything.
So you Trickster one down and
Yeah.
block the other.
So if they only activate 1 Mutavault and block and try to destroy something, we can deprive it. If they activate both Mutavaults, then we bring in the Trickster.
Nope. Sorry, Bob.
Although they have Dismember here. Oh, I should have tapped. No, it doesn't matter. They have Dismember. They have Dismember.
It also eats life. He doesn't have black to pay for it.
No, maybe I should actually tap this one down. Because if I tap this one down and they want to Dismember, say, Master of Waves, and then try to block the Silvergill Adept, because this is the only one that taps for mana, so I actually should have tapped this one.
But you still have to pay life. He doesn't have black to pay for it.
No, but they would pay life. That's the thing. They go down to 2. See, the way I did it, they can pay 4 life right now, kill the Master of Waves, go to 2, and then block my Silvergill Adept.
Oh, and
whereas if
tokens die.
Yeah, the tokens die. If I tap this thing down, then they have to tap the only thing that they can use. Oh no, but they can still block. Okay, forget it. They can still block the Silvergill Adept and then kill the Master of Waves. So that line didn't matter. The line didn't matter. Doesn't matter which one I block, which one I tap.
Remember, you're going to take the draw.
I think our opponent's going to decide that for us. Quite honestly, they're not going to let us have the play. I think I'm fine with the draw. I'm super like if I'm on the draw with this sort of hand, that's great. I don't mind at all. But we are on the draw. I don't really want to take damage from the Steam Vents yet, even though I'm really far from Deprive. Sure.
Salute.
Did they just draw that Inquisition?
That's what happened. What an idiot.
Whatever, that's fine. Oh, they have no second land drop. What do we do? What do we do?
Play catch.
Excitement, Overload.
Take him off black mana.
Do you know what? I think we're going to do that. Pay 2 life, yes. Oh my god, that's great. If we get that thing, if that thing resolves, if that resolves, it's over. Oh no, they found a Sunken Ruin.
And nothing to do.
I might tick the Vial up to 3 just for Thassa. Thassa's so ridiculous. Okay, I have a lot of Mutavaults, so let's throw them away. Guess the opponent has a lot of removal.
You could hit for 5 this turn.
Yes, because I have a Lightning Bolt in hand.
Yeah. Those bolts could do a lot of work, but you don't let them.
Maybe I should just force my opponent to have a counterspell that turn. Well, if this is Liliana, that's not going to be too bad. We can sort of beat a Liliana. Okay, I'm going to discard the Deprive. Yeah, that's the line. Discard Deprive. And then we're going to bolt the Liliana, Violent Lord of Atlantis, kill Liliana, and cast Thassa. And then we're going to be super far ahead. In my opinion. Lightning Bolt, can't do that with Mono Blue. And then we get to keep the Vial on 2, which is valuable with a Thassa. Get this Thassa in play. Kill this Liliana the Veil. Okay, good luck. I mean, maybe they have a million Liliana the Veils. They've got gas. Their hand is gas. The hand is just pure gas. But it's just 3 cards left. And on a board with parity, Thassa's going to win. Now, Liliana's not going to do it. We've got a lot of Mutavaults. This is not actually getting anywhere. We're about to see the power of Thassa. Fiery Islet is not worth it. It's just gonna draw us a card, so we might as well dig deeper. So always no. Always. I shouldn't say always no. Turn off all auto yields, because we do have Master of Waves in this deck. So because of Inquisition of Kozilek, I'm going to keep the hand empty a little bit. One attacks our opponent, one attacks Liliana the Veil. I don't want to be drawing any cards. Master of the Pearl Trident. So we're just one devotion away from activating Thassa. We found the devotion.
Salute.
Our opponent has Cryptic mana up.
Alright, then let him spend it. Let him piss it away.
Okay, let's see if our opponent has removal. So I guess, okay, if they play Cryptic, then we activate the Mutavaults and attack. If they don't play Cryptic, I'll attack with Thassa and this Master of the Pearl Trident. And I don't know, if they try to block anything, we just make things unblockable.
Well,
yeah, here comes Cryptic Command. Tap all creatures, draw a card. So now I'm going to put a stop at my beginning of combat step so we don't tap through it. And these are big Mutavaults. I mean, they're going to attack for 8 damage. Nothing to sneeze at here.
who's you?
Our Mutavaults are better than your Mutavaults.
My Mutavaults are attacking my Mutavaults.
What are we quoting here?
My Rock Warriors are attacking my Rock Warriors.
Well, what TV show is that?
I can't remember.
Are the Rock Warriors from Biker Mice from Mars?
No, definitely not that.
My Rock Warriors are attacking my Rock Warriors.
Boo.
No, who cares? Don't worry.
Thassa's still on the board.
Thassa's still on the board. Thassa is definitely still on the board. I really don't care about this damnation. Sure. It's not like the best, but it's not terrible. Oops.
You could, yeah, you
Cancel.
could.
I see you there. Salute.
Are you excited? Is anyone excited? I know this is one of those really long, grindy, boring sort of control matchups, but maybe you're learning something here. Maybe you're learning something. You're learning something about patience, positioning, mana efficiency. I didn't like throwing away that Deprive to that Liliana the Veil, but I mean, look at the board that we have here. Gifted Aetherborn! Oh my god, where did that come from? That came out of complete left field. Well, we do have some burn spells in our deck to beat that. We also have... we can just make creatures unblockable. Yeah, we'll put this on top.
Gives you Mutavaults Island Walk.
Well, it can. But I'm going to instead activate Mutavault and just make it unblockable. And then hold on to the Master of the Pearl Trident. They kill this, whatever. It's not going to kill my Master of the Pearl Trident. If they attack with the Gifted Aetherborn, they're not racing us either.
Has
Like
lifelink?
this is one of the things I love. Yeah, it has lifelink and Death Touch.
Oh, just for 2 though.
Yeah, but that's pretty good mana. Here it comes. Alright. Life total goes back up. But now I don't have to spend mana. To make my creatures unblockable. This should be an always. We can put that on top. Makes Mutavault bigger though.
Just a smidgen.
I wonder if my opponent is at all considering trying to win through.
Hopefully, maybe he doesn't even know
5.
about the Mutavault interaction. I won't even consider it.
Okay, let's do the same thing as last time. It is lethal. Gotta do something. Okay, so this is probably gonna find a fatal push. Ooh, this is getting dangerous. Our opponent can attack back for 8? Sorry, 7? Because Mutavault's a 3/3 thanks to our Lord of Atlantis. Okay, pass. Opponent will go back up to 10 if they attack here. I'm a little concerned about this Gifted Aetherborn. I'm gonna kill it if I can. Or am I gonna get blown out here?
Just attack. Just activate one.
No, but that's the point. If I block here, they kill my Lord of Atlantis. Then I have no board. Oh, they're not playing lands anymore. Like, I want them to play lands. I want them to stop playing spells. Please stop playing spells.
Maybe they're bluffing spells. You're in the red. Just block it.
I can't remember. Does it kill both of them? Okay, I'm gonna make a double block.
Death touch.
Yes, but like I think it's Death Touch and Trample that makes the Death Touch spill over 1 damage at a time. Or maybe this is a clever way to Damnation the board away. Still Damnation in the graveyard. Yeah, I lost both of them. Death Touch and Lifelink. No, I don't really want that. Oh no, I do! It's I have Spreading Seas on the battlefield. That's atrocious. Okay, let's sack. No, maybe 5. Attack for 2. I needed that Benthic Biomancer. Okay, let's sacrifice this. Draw a card. Spire Bluff Canal. Well, whatever. Pass. Missed out on a point of damage this turn. Okay. I think we're gonna tick the vial up to 3. Put Thassa back onto the battlefield. We'll have multiple Thassas. I think their plan was to bounce a Thassa and take a Thassa, not realizing I have 2 Thassas.
Thassa, pie in the face if I ever see one.
I don't know if our opponent realizes it, but this Mutavault is a 3. Well, they're gonna realize it now. If they attack with Snapcaster Mage, I would certainly block. Okay, this is going to be for 3. Puts me down to 9. I thought I was in good shape, but looks like I was in bad shape. Okay. Okay.
To their face.
No. I'm gonna get this in play right now, just in case they... I don't know how they can make me instant speed lose a card, but they might. Attack. I'm just gonna attack with this Lord of Atlantis.
If he blocks, whatever.
Yeah, if he blocks, whatever. This might be stupid with the Vial on 3, but that's my plan. I just want to try to grind this player out.
Right,
I'm hoping they activate the Mutavault and attack. I guess they will not. Actually, the Vial's not dead on 3 because we can still get Master of Waves. So now we are going to... We're going to play faster. We will put that on the bottom. And we're going to take this thing up. Always yield, always no. Let's say yes this time. It's not too bad. Could be worse. And we'll attempt to bolt this. That's still going to be worth damage. That's got to be worth at least 3 damage over the course of the game. Oh no, do you have another Spellstar Sprite? Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, that's clever. Our opponent has not drawn like a single land. We have a Thassa scrying every turn. We have a good and we've been like sacrificing our lands. Our opponent is drawing just relentlessly gas. Put that on top. Gives us a way to beat the Mutavault. Okay, I have to play really fast. Opponent's like way up on time. 2 minutes.
Finally. Oh, you don't have it. See this?
Carry target spell, bounce Thassa.
Unbelievable.
Oh, they don't even attack. It is unbelievable. Why don't they attack? They know I have nothing. I guess they're just playing fast. Well, we are not favored to win this game at all.
Come on, Master Waves.
It's a bit frustrating to lose a game like this, especially since we've, like, look how much stuff that we have. It was almost 100% threats, largely thanks to Thassa. Maybe there was a good way to win. Oh, it's going to be Liliana the Veil getting rid of our Thassa. Oh, Kalitas. That's way worse. We are most certainly lost. Let's put me down to death, so I cannot play that. No. Pass. We absolutely need to rip a Master of Waves off the top of our deck. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 lands. Well, they have an island in the graveyard. How do they have that there? Oh, from the Liliana the Veil. Okay, we go to 2. But we're just dead. There's like nothing that can save us here. Oh, maybe Silvergill adapt into Master of Waves. That just chump blocks for a turn. Well, I guess it's still technically not over, but it's not getting us anywhere. Our opponent started on 1 land. Maybe they sided out a bunch of lands. Maybe that's what they did. Because they are so threat dense. They drew 8 lands out of half of their deck. Only 8 lands. Oh my. That's interesting. Because we can make this block and they don't get any value. Whoa! Maybe we have a chance.
In how?
Our opponent made a weird attack. Because they don't get any triggers off of the elementals. But we still need... We're only at a minute. So if we rip another Master of Waves...
Or Silvergale into Master Waves.
Or Silvergale into Master of Waves... Maybe we're in business. Okay, so that was a means of getting the Master Waves off the board.
Or better yet, spreading seas into Silvergale into Master Waves. That would be like amazing. Nope.
Well, it doesn't matter. This
Yeah.
Vault's going to kill us now.
Yeah.
Well, they might not attack. They might not attack because we could just file in something and then block it.
Nope. Good game, scumbag. You did it.
Well, whatever. It is what it is.
Boo.
It was a good game. It was a good match. I'm a little frustrated that they... I think if they drew, like, I don't know, 2 more lands, or 2 or 3 more lands in this game, I think we would just completely overwhelmed our opponent. And I thought the Thassa would certainly also just be enough to overwhelm our opponent. But, in theory, Thassa, in the long run, will grind out our opponent. But it didn't actually happen in this game. Our opponent never drew another land after we put the Thassa in play. Or very few. You got to remember that they started on like a 1-land hand. I think was it this match that was a 1-lander? Yeah, it was, because I put the Spreading Seas on their Watery Grave. Yeah, so
Then by turn 3, they
Why did they... How on earth did they put an island in the graveyard? Or did they just sandbag lands in their hand for like no reason? Or did they skip to their turn by accident on turn 2? I'm not sure what the circumstances are, because I think they put the island in the graveyard from their Liliana the Veil, because otherwise I don't know any other way they got an island in the graveyard. Was that it, or was that match 4? Is that match 4? I think that's match 4. So we still have one more match. This was slightly disappointing. I think we should have been favored. I don't know what our opponent's sideboard plan was. If they went down to, say, 20 lands in their deck to be super threat dense, then all the more power to our opponent. Like I don't think that was the case. They are a very land heavy deck with like Mutavaults and creeping Tar Pit, and they have so many 4-drops with Cryptic Command and Damnation and Cletus. I don't think they're sitting on 20 lands, but if they did, then they did. And also their lands are basically spells too, so I have to give them credit for that. But it was a close match, didn't go our way, unfortunately, although I thought we had a pretty commanding position. It just didn't go our way. So this is match 4. The last match was match 3. We're going to keep this on the draw. The hand's fine. Got a nice curve into Master of Waves. Ooh, against Blue Eye Control.
Poison is his name.
It's fine with me.
There he goes.
So, off to a rough start with the Merfolk Burn deck. We are 1-2 so far.
Just throw every bolt at his face.
You're spoken like a true Burn player. Okay, I think the risk... I could play Mutavault. I could just attack with Mutavaults. No, I won't do anything. Just not going to do anything. If I play Silvergill Adapt, then I have nothing to violin on turn 2, and I don't want to get hit by a spell snare. That would really suck. I can't. Cost 3 mana.
No.
I need a wizard in play. Oh, you want me to activate Mutavault?
No, Mutavault is all creatures.
Yeah, yeah. Well, but I have to activate them. So then it will cost basically 2 mana. I'll just keep passing here. Now we got Force of Negation. We can hard cast it. Sure.
Bolt his ass.
We're definitely going to bolt that thing.
I'm in him.
No.
Salute.
So we'll put Silvergill in play. Then Wizard's Lightning the click. And then what they do here, I really don't care. Not much I can do about it. If they don't take Thassa, there's a pretty good chance I'm just going to tick the Vial up to 3 and 4. Because it's with Force of Negation backup, that's pretty strong. But they're probably going to take one of these 3 cards. They took the Force of Negation.
But gave you a Silvergill.
It drew you a Silvergill off the top. That's good. They played Vendilion Click. That's bad. But you got Wizard's Lightning. That's good. They took your Deprive. Ooh, that's bad. But it drew you a Silvergill Adept. That's good.
Silvergill Adept is made of potassium pens.
Yeah. That's bad. We'll just say no to drugs for a little while. Attack. For 2.
Salute.
It's actually not a good spot right now. Because, especially against Blue White Control, I like to get some damage in early. We've gotten no damage in early. We have nothing.
Does Salute like the treats?
Salute likes everything except wet food.
Because, I mean, if Chubby Meatball can't eat any of those treats...
Put target spell or non-land permanent into its owner's library, second from the top. That's gross.
Come on, counterspell. Right at his face. You can put him to 15, right?
What the hell is this? Memory. Each player shuffles their hand, graveyard into library, then draws 7 cards. Sure.
You could put him to 15 life.
Everyone attacked Teferi. Teferi opted not to get any value, although there isn't really much value to be had on this board state. So they deal with one of these creatures, Lightning Bolt will finish Teferi off.
What?
Jeez, everything's just going to the top of our library.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hi. What are you up to? You hungry?
Okay, so Lightning Bolt should kill Teferi. Okay, good. I'm pretty sure there's an Ether Vial second from the top. Well, anyway, actually that fetch land was good. It fetched away all that garbage. So we have like an Ether Vial on top of our deck apparently, and we had a Mutavault somewhere in there as well. Not worth keeping around. So fetch lands have been useful. So as we see, lightning bolts are useful. I mean, they're not useless. Not that anyone claimed that they were useless.
Oh, I've been saying it for years. I've been saying anything.
Oh, we shuffled away this Ether Vial.
Came back the very next day.
Yeah,
Thought it
something
was a
like
goner.
that. Well, okay, what that means is we can tick one of these vials up really high.
The 10.
I would just pass. There's a colonnade that can activate. In the future, we can attack with the Silver Gill Adepts and Violin a Master of the Pearl Trident. And it looks like we can still do that.
Right at his face. Scorching.
We haven't won by bolting our opponent yet. We've just been using this on creatures. We've been using it as a utility card. So the point here is that, well, okay, we have like pretty good insurance.
You can bolt that colonnade.
If they like pat to exile Master of the Pearl Trident, then yeah, we can bolt the colonnade after combat. I didn't want to like hard cast a Master of the Pearl Trident because they could Cryptic Command tap the team down. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. So our opponent has to do something pretty desperate soon. Yeah, that's pretty good though.
Bolt his ass. Supreme victory.
I think we can sacrifice this. We don't need it. I'll keep that in my hand for Benthic Biomancer. Oh yeah, Salud loves to eat. That's an eating cat. At my upkeep, I think, no, I think at end of turn I'll play Thassa. My opponent can still play Teferi and bounce Thassa. See, our opponent's drawing lands. That's what I wanted our Fairy's opponent to do. Just draw a bunch of lands. Although our opponent is in a really good spot where they could like Supreme Verdict. Wizard's Lightning. You know what? We'll keep this on top. Just attack for 2. If they try to activate Colonnade, I'll make it unblockable. And we pass. So our opponent is at a virtual 4 because of our Wizard's Lightning and Lightning Bolt.
That's right. See, that's the kind of way you should be thinking about it.
We might win with the bolts.
Up.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Salute on camera.
Salute's on camera? Salute was on camera. I guess I'll let my opponent do whatever they want.
You were right, yeah. She slides.
He. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's bolt this thing. I can attack for 5 with Mutavault and Master of the Pearl Trident. Nope. They knew about the Master of Waves, so it's going to be hard to bluff with the Aether Vial. Sure. We'll keep that on top. Burn spells are not that bad.
Yeah, especially when you use them.
Oust again. Was this put second from the top? So make this thing unblockable. Or the Snapcaster Mage trades.
Now unblockable, and then he bolts his ass.
I don't know. I don't know what the best thing here to do.
Bolts his ass out of the ballpark. Put him to 1. Fetch lands are off.
Oh, they took a damage. Okay, that's fine. I'll pass. If they play Oust, I'm going to fetch. They don't even do it. Put target creature. Zone's library second. Hold on. Oh, did they target the wrong thing? Oh, they meant to hit commit. Oh, they had nothing to target. Oh, I see. That was their problem. Detention sphere is fine. That is fine.
I also enjoy being imprisoned in a glass orb. It's one of my favorite hobbies, in fact. Two bolts to the face.
I need to get my opponent low enough first.
You'll put him to 1. Be pretty freaking hopeless after that.
No, it's not. Yeah, so Oust was useless.
Ooh.
That's not bad. Yeah, we'll attack. And then make it unblockable. So we have to do that. We have to make it unblockable afterwards, just in case my opponent plays Cryptic Command beforehand. Alright, now we're getting close to the point where we can go to the face, just as you want to.
What do you mean close? You can do it 6 damage.
There, they didn't even try. It's fine with me. They drew a bunch of lands and they died. That's how I want it to be. Okay, so we're going to bring in Deprive. We're going to bring in Master of Waves. It's still fine in these matchups. Might even bring Spreading Seas. It's not necessary, though. Force Negation is great. The Lightning Bolts are... They might be okay if they have, like... Come on, we'll take out some Lightning Bolts. I have to take out some lands. Or maybe just one more land. Take out a... Fetch land. Go down to 18 lands. I have 60 cards right now. Is there anything really bad here? Thas is good. All these cards are good. Spring Seas is mediocre. But so is Wizard's Lightning. Or maybe not. Yeah, let's play with Wizard's Lightning. Kills a lot of the creatures. And can occasionally kill finish off a Planeswalker when they didn't think so. Yeah, I'm down. A lot of people say, Nikachu, why aren't you bringing Grafdigger's Cage for Snapcaster Mage? Because they don't have that many Snapcaster Mages in the blue-white deck, and I don't even think it's that necessary. We're gonna mulligan this. We sided out a land for threat density. This hand's good. Well, I don't know about good, but we're gonna keep it. We do need one more land to get it online, but hopefully it's gonna be all gas. When we do get it online. So given our hand, I'm willing to pitch the Master of Waves with this Force of Negation. Land. No land.
Oh boy.
Well, the matchup goes a little bit long, so...
No. Control matchups usually, they're turn 3 kills.
So the matchups go long, so
Everybody knows that.
I'm not too worried. We'll Force of Negation this. That would make... That's terrible with our Silver Gill Adapts. Play something. Narset is a very rude creature. Or Planeswalker. Each opponent can't draw more than one card each turn. That's rude. Attack.
there was a 1 blue 0/1 Merfolk, give all other Merfolk you control +1/+1, but it itself cannot be +1/+1 by other Merfolk. Would that be fair?
Maybe.
All it is
I don't
just
know.
a really cheap pump spell for your other Merfolk.
Alright. We got a land. It's a bit late though. Do we even do this? Maybe I just attack. Maybe I don't do anything. I don't want to play Silver Gill Adept and they just go Cryptic draw. Then I'm like really far behind. I think I'm going to pass. And then on their turn... Oh, I could attack. Takes 5 mana. Okay, so I missed a damage there.
It's very hot today.
But what I want to do is at least try to play Merfolk Trickster on their turn. And if they want a Cryptic on their turn, then they can't Cryptic my... They can't interact with my Silver Gill Adept on my turn. Sure.
Alright, you're out of here.
Hopefully, if they have Path, then they're going to save their creature. It's not Path. Damn, if I had that... Well, I guess it didn't matter.
You can go right to his face.
Attack for 2.
You could be attacking for 5.
No Spell Snare. I get the sense that their hand is, like, empty, because they made that attack with Colonnade. Generally, control players, when they have a lot of stuff, when they have a handful of gas, they don't want to attack with their Colonnade. But maybe they see things differently. They just want to put me out of my misery really quickly. They keep... to Fairy Hero of Dominaria. Okay, hopefully they don't have Cryptic Command. Because that's hard to beat. They had Cryptic Command. Alright, so this is where things get really bad really fast. This Fairy's going up to 6. Still choked on lands. Maybe there's less point to siding out lands now that we're playing with the Islet card. Yeah, that's really bad.
2 bolts and he's dead.
Because we have Fiery Islet, we can just exchange these for cards later. Pass, I guess. That's a bit frustrating. I guess I'll play Merfolk Trickster now. And attempt to Wizard's Lightning the click.
Shouts to Salute.
Can anyone see the Salute taking a dump? Salute has to have his own world here in this room. Well, we're finding the lands. We're crawling our way back, one at a time. We're getting back here. Our opponent has certainly drawn a lot of lands. Oh boy, that's hard to deal with. And we already spent one of our burn spells. And this thing's gonna ultimate soon. Hot damn. Okay. Okay, you know about all these cards. Are you going to interact with them? I'm just trying to be mana efficient here. Can I get... No. I don't know how greedy I can be. No, I'm going to attack the Fairy. I'll play on, but like basically we're dead. Opponent can attack for 9 in the air, and they have a Teferi, and we have no board. Two Teferis. Okay, that's fine. We're just crushed.
One is looking to the left, one is looking to the right.
Just in case the third game goes really, really long, I want to save my time. We're down on time. Maybe I want this Misty Rainforest over this Wizard's Lightning. Although, like, I don't mind how we lost, but like these days with the Fiery Islet, maybe there's no reason to shave down on so many lands, because eventually we just sacrifice the Islet anyway. Keep. What are you doing, Salute? Stop it. Stop it. Salute, stop it. You make a lot of noise, and you're playing with your poop.
We don't do that here.
Yeah, we
I don't know what you're doing in Taiwan, but we don't do that here.
It's a cultural misunderstanding. What he's trying to do is there's like newspaper around, and he's trying to pull the newspaper over and over his poop.
Smart cat.
He's trying really hard. My girlfriend like taped the newspaper up. Like the newspaper's there so that show everybody who you are. Salute. Salute. You're full of hair. Ah! Kitty litter. Yuck. All right.
Gritty kitty.
I sacrificed a minute to show everybody you. Okay, Misty Rainforest, and we'll fetch to get a Steam Vents because this isn't affected by Field of Ruin or Path to Exile. I guess I'll show Lord of Atlantis. I'll play the Lord of Atlantis next turn, so that we can play around what's it called, Attention Sphere a little bit. Okay, what's going to be done with Opt? Puts card on the bottom of the library. Does not like the card. Okay, not bad. Oh, I did not play around this Terminus. So you're telling me you have Terminus? Yeah, that was a mistake. I should just attack for 2. This is too greedy.
Should bolt him. Put him 13.
But I don't know if they play... Do they really play Terminus? I saw some lists with no Terminus. They're just playing with Verdict. This resolves. It will not go very far. This is going to die, right?
You can kill it right now. Or you can swing a Silver Gal and then bolt him for 3. You can put it to 13.
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of options here.
If you try to get another bolt.
I think I'm going to keep the Bolt in my hand. Bolt has some usefulness in this matchup.
Yeah. Getting his life total to 0. You can put him to 10. From there it's just a hop, jump, and a skip away to victory. Yeah, pay for it.
I'm not playing any more creatures because I do want to get out of the way of Supreme Verdict. But I don't mind throwing creatures away to, like, I don't know. Well, not Snapcaster Mage, but I don't mind throwing away some creatures. Okay, we'll deprive this. Hold on, cancel. I'm going to deprive this.
Play with that, and then put the fiery.
Yeah, and I'll bring fiery thing back, and then I can replay it with 2 mana up. Really?
Piece of dog shit.
What did they get rid of? Click? Okay. Well, we can bolt it. But they're gonna get an opt. Looking for a second force of negation. Okay, 5 damage, all the same. And do I play Benthic Biomancer here? Because they did not play. Well, they didn't play Verdict last turn, maybe because they didn't want to.
You should play Baltic Boltmancer.
Huh?
You should play Baltic Boltmancer right now.
Keep throwing my creatures into oblivion.
Same story, I guess.
This
Bolt
is
his ass.
frustrating. Okay, now I gotta do it before they draw the card. Okay, now they're gonna play Opt to find a Terminus. Oh, I see. They're going to try. I could really use a Merfolk Trickster here right now. Okay, so if they find a Terminus, then I don't think these cards stuck in my hand matter anyway.
Bolt.
That's
So good.
pretty good. Okay, so on their turn, I can counter a Terminus. I can't counter it on my turn though. But they might not have Terminus in their deck. They left a card on top. They like their card. Please tap out for Teferi. Do it! Oh, it's No, it's not Verdict. Oh no, it's Verdict. They just tapped the mana wrong. Okay, what's going on? You're making me very nervous. Oh, it is Verdict. Well, we have a lot of cards still in our hand that we can easily deploy. Start with Lord of Atlantis. And a million Benthic Biomancers. Okay, that's fine. Could use some mana right now. I'm optimistic about this game. Like, we've got Teferi down, like any big planeswalker with Force of Negation.
Here you go.
Yeah, we should get rid of that thing. Not a sweeper, but still pretty dangerous. Oh, shoot. Well, I guess this is not bad. They don't have any good options. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Like that. That might have been even better for us.
Nice loot.
I'll just attack for 1.
If they want to block, they lose it.
That's right.
Vendilion Click is very weak.
Vendilion Click is not very good at blocking.
I examined its skeleton. It was made of toothpicks.
Actually, Mutavault wasn't worth that much because of the Field of Ruin on the battlefield. Our opponent has not resigned yet. We'll just throw that away to the Benthic Biomancer. We'll attempt to attack for... Oh man, you have like another Snapcaster Mage?
Just tap the mana just in case.
If I draw a Bolt... Because I think our opponent's representing exactly Cryptic Command. Oh, I should have fetched this.
Like that.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can't use this mana. Return to hand. And draw a card. Okay, sure. Do I have a land drop?
Master of Waves should draw you a card when it's cast. That'd make it fair.
Playing Master of Waves here is not very strong. Or maybe it is. Do I have a land drop? I do have a land drop. All right, let's use our land drop to play Master of Waves. Oh god. Okay, that's ultimate embarrassment.
I don't know about that.
That was pretty bad. Ugh, I feel very gross about that. I don't usually play with fetch lands, and very few lands in my deck, so the correct line was play Benthic Biomancer pass. Our opponent did not play a land. This click is brutal. We really screwed that up.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean me.
It's not the end, though.
Yeah, but it's slipping away. Actually cancel this. Play this. Activate now.
Come on, good stuff. Powerful
Thassa.
stuff.
That's okay. Keep our opponent on the back foot, that's fine. I think these trades are fine. These Mutavaults might take... Like, there's a lot of situations where they can't deal with Mutavault.
I can barely deal with Mutavault. Bolt! Let's see all those burn spells right now.
Yeah, I can do this sort of now.
I want to see nothing but burn spells. Boom, 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 one after another.
Sweet.
This could be it.
This could be it. Okay, this is dead. This is garbage. Alright, sweet. Everyone didn't even try. This is going to be a long league. Merfolk Burn. Certainly the bolts actually were very good in this matchup because our opponent is playing with so many creatures. And actually just finishing off the planeswalkers have been very useful. Just attack. And they're not... Like, usually we don't have the ability to bolt the planeswalkers. But now, like... Our opponent usually has enough loyalty on the planeswalkers that they interact with our creatures and then like we bring it down to 1 or 2, but now we can finish it off with a bolt. So I think it was useful there. So we're 2-2 so far in this league. Let's move into match 5. We won the die roll. We'll keep this.
Hello, salute.
Guess we'll start this party off with a Mutavault. There's actually a pretty good chance I'll attack with it next turn. Or if they play like a Birds of Paradise or something, I can Wizard's Lightning it by activating the Mutavault and killing it.
Should have a third cam. A cat cam.
Swamp Inquisition of Kozilek. What does this mean? Could mean 8 rec?
Nah, it's Bug Delver.
No. It's possible. You did name an archetype that, there's some off-ball chance that it's playable. That is possible.
With these new Modern Horizons cards, Bug Delver is going to come back in a big way. Just bolt his ass. If it's 8 rack, then you gotta bolt him.
Just attack for 2. By turn 3, I'll probably slow down with the and hold up Force of Negation. I don't know. I'll see what my opponent does. Field of Ruin. Feels more and more like 8 rack. Dark Confidant. Excellent. Lightning Bolt. It's going to be there for us. Or Wizard's Lightning, I should say.
Burn spells. You
Wizard. We got a wizard. So...
What you should consider doing is that Bobby's just going to hurt him anyway. So you should just use the bolt on him. Right to his face.
It's a bit risky. We're going to get rid of this Bob. Bob is awful.
What do you think, Salute?
Salute doesn't think. He eats. So it looks like it's Golgari. Looks like Black Green Rock.
You have twice as much vacuuming to do with 2 cats now. Look at all that fur fly. You make a second cat.
Oh, we lost our Trickster already. Okay, Benthic Biomancer. I don't really want a 2-for-1 ourselves, so I won't. Just gonna pass. Keep Wizard's Lightning for like, what's it called? Tireless Tracker? I can double block the Tarmogoyf.
The heck is this?
Hex Drinker. Basically the true name nemesis that you gotta work for. Sure. Or is it 3 that I have to do something? Okay, so this is where I can Wizard's Lightning it. That worked out pretty well for us.
All tapped out? Nowhere to go.
Now
This
if they...
Goyf is getting big.
No, it's the same size as it was a few seconds ago.
Gesundheit.
Yes. Now I'm going to have to 2-for-1 myself if our opponent plays, I don't know, Liliana the Veil. But then so be it. I have to start playing creatures. Another Hex Drinker. Drink up.
What's the last thing? Protection from what?
Protection from everything. And it's a 6/6 creature. And it's going to be hard to get around. I have not been impressed by this card. It just takes up so much mana.
You should only be allowed to go up 1 level a turn.
Okay, I'm going to loot.
At least it doesn't have haste for it. Bolt spells.
No, that's not really what I want. Okay, now Tarmogoyf got bigger.
Put him to 10 right now.
Six. No, I can put them to 4. Oh, you mean, like, okay. Oh, this Hex Drinker is just going to get bigger and bigger. Okay, so be it. Okay, we're going to make a big attack. And we're going to lose some creatures in this big attack. Okay, they don't block with anything. That does give us a chance. That does give us a chance. 7. Okay, I'm going to hold the Bolt in hand. And also hold the Benthic Bio... do I play Benthic Biomancer? Yeah, no, I'm going to hold the Benthic Biomancer in hand. We're still going to force a negation some big spell. But the Lightning Bolt does put them to 4. So if they attack with either of these creatures and they have no blocker and no removal, and it looks like they're all in on this Hex Drinker. Yeah, they're going straight to 8. Protection from everything. Why do you pay with this? You're just dealing damage to yourself for no reason. You could just pay with the... Or... Yeah, just colorless. Oh, that's going to be a fatal mistake. I'm going to bolt you. And then we're going to let the Thoughtseize resolve. And you'll go on to 1. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Oops. They got too excited about their Hex Drinker. Okay, we definitely want Master of Waves, we want Deprive, and we want Spreading Seas. And I don't think the burn spells are very useful in this matchup. Oh, maybe they are. No, that's wrong. Yeah, it hits everything, right? It hits Hex Drinker, it hits a very small Tarmogoyf, it hits Dark Confidant, Tireless Tracker, it's a lot of good things.
It can kill a baby Tom.
I want to take out 1 Aether Vial because I'm on the draw, so I have to take out 4 cards. Okay, we'll take out Force and Negation. This is probably not a Force and Negation matchup, and I'm bringing in the Deprives. You don't want a 2 for 1 yourself here. You could keep it in, but it's not great. It's not where you want to be. Yeah, I can keep this. It's a bit threat light though.
Cave Explorer. There we go.
Guess I'll play Mutavault. It's hard to tell what I want to do. I don't want to play Island. That's vulnerable to choke. Fiery Islet deals damage to me.
Bolt will deal damage.
Probably I'll play Island next turn anyway. Let's see.
Bolt is going to deal a lot of damage to him. Oh yes.
Are you gonna play A1? No, you're just gonna play that thing. So this is a good opportunity for Wizard's Lightning. I will activate the Mutavault. By the way, I was on the draw because our opponent had the decision, but if I had the decision, I would still take the draw against Golgari, as you all know. Well, this doesn't deal damage to me, so we'll play Spire Bluff Canal. They got stomps at like my upkeep and stuff.
That's weird.
Wizard's Lightning is harder to use, so I'll use it up right now. Like if I use Bolt, I can't attack with the Mutavault anyway, so I'm using the Wizard's Lightning here. There might be something to keeping the Fiery Islets in my hand so that they can't get hit by Field of Ruin. But I'm not sure. They're also vulnerable to Liliana the Veil, so... Okay, this is not that bad. Although I don't have many lands to go get. Okay, so that is bad. Uh-oh! Field of Ruin is going to be a strip mine.
Or a strip club.
Guess it doesn't matter how we cast this. Attack for 3.
You can put him to 11 life.
Even with this Field of Ruin that's going to like eat the Mutavault for nothing, I like our spot. I like our position.
It's 8 life.
We're drawing 2 cards off of Fiery Islet. Our opponent only has 4 cards in hand. I guess they have a treetop village, but we can kill that with our lightning bolts. Our opponent's at a virtual 7. Just need to deal 7 more damage to them. Okay, yeah. Strip Mind.
Strip mine. Failed to find.
That's right. Now they might start like Assassin's Trophying like crazy. Oh, you didn't get land Assassin's Trophy. Bah, bah, bah. Sure. Alright, Unearth. Showing its value.
For the first time in a century.
I guess I did this wrong.
2 bolts to his face will do it.
Look how flexible this is. Kill creatures and bolt face.
Well, no.
And we won through damage last game. You don't forget that we won through damage. Don't take that away from us. Don't take that away from Merfolk Burn.
Please, wizards. Take it away.
Kalidas. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Because we need 2 bolt spells for this.
Here it come.
Ugh.
Sack of Fiery Islet.
Oh, okay, so how does this work? Controls would die, instead exile that card, create a 2/2 black zombie token. But what if this thing dies simultaneously? I think they still get the token. Well, actually, I can cast this. Because I'll still have Deprive and Lightning Bolt up after I play the Fiery Islet. Well, I don't think I'm blocking. So I think I'm attacking. And I mean, they're gaining more life than we are, but then we're attacking for, but like I don't really have any other plan. So we need to deprive removal spells. That is a big Tarmogoyf. I guess I'm just gonna sit on blocking duty, get rid of this Kalidas. Or maybe not, maybe I just hold back and hope my opponent screws up or something. Oh, here comes a Hex Drinker. You gonna go all the way to 3? Yeah, okay, I can Lightning Bolt this thing. See, look at that. They spent like 4 mana, I just spent 1.
The value.
The value.
Not even Zealous could give you that value.
So I can't double, if I double block here, they'll both die. This will take 3 damage, this will take 2, and then when one dies, I'll lose the +1/+1 ability from the one that dies, and it becomes a 2/2 creature and they both die, so I can't block here. Sacrifice. Well, if we drew a Lord, it wouldn't have been too bad. We would attack for 8. That's serious. And we could block stuff here, but we didn't draw a dink. Okay, pass. Well. Okay, we still sort of have a chance because we could draw Master of Waves. That's still in the deck. I don't know how much that's going to help us because of the Treetop Village. What the hell is this? Oh, you're going to sacrifice. So what does that mean? 10? Okay, that's still okay. Master of Waves. Not Master of Waves.
Sorry, there's still game 3.
Yeah, we're definitely going there. Because I can't crack these fetch lands. I guess pass. Maybe they can show me something in their deck that I don't know about. We'll force them to kill us. Concede. Alright, so we go to game 3. I'm happy. Bolt can kill a lot of things.
Imagine if you had
I'm happy.
his face though, and let those bobbies potentially drag him down.
Wonder how useful Force of Negation is. I'm gonna be on the draw again. No, we're just gonna play without it. But you know, maybe Force of Negation. Maybe I'm underrating Force of Negation in this matchup because it's not necessarily a 2-for-1. It's a 2-for-1 if you want it to be a 2-for-1. Okay, would you like to play first? No, I want my opponent to play first. Hand's great. Thassa is beautiful. Unless they strip it from our hand.
Here it comes.
The timely turn 1 Thoughtseize or Inquisition. Nope. Spire Bluff.
Bolt right
Having
now.
the island in the hand sucks though, because that makes it makes all their future Field of Ruins and Assassin's Trophy so much better. Because we only have one more island to look for. Scavenging Ooze. Just because we could draw a 2-drop, I better kill this thing. And basically killing anything is good.
Sending it to his face.
This card's awkward. Because we have a top end that we want to get to. If they play Dark Confidant, I will deprive it. I think if they play any creature, I'll deprive it. If they play Liliana the Veil, that's another question. I don't know what I'll do there. Because I'm not going to play any cards, so if Liliana the Veil wants to tick up, then it means it's going to eat up our opponent's cards as well.
There she is.
Okay, let's let Liliana resolve. I'll get rid of an island. Nihil Spellbomb. The only thing I'm afraid of is that I'm going to play this Thassa and then they play Kalidas. Oops, cancel. Because in this spot, ticking Liliana up is not going to be very helpful. Like, this was worth a card. Well, I guess it's a terrible card, but it was worth a card. Six? Sure. That's hilarious. Player discards a card, that's fine. I can discard Polluted Delta. Fatal Push. Look, Fatal Push went in the graveyard. So now what are they going to do about the Master of Waves? Probably not much.
Also, he's empty-handed.
Yeah, they're empty-handed. Okay, so Thassa is going to be our scrying machine. Yeah, I'll put that on top. We can't use it right now, but we will eventually. I'm really tempted to kill this Dark Confidant right now.
No, let the Dark Confidant kill him.
Well, usually it doesn't work like that. Usually it works that the Dark Confidant kills me. This is sick. I guess they also bring that in because we could potentially have Relic of Progenitus. I'm not using Relic of Progenitus, but a lot of people do. Okay, do not find anything that will kill Dark Confidant. Nurturing, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the your Horizon land. Okay. Okay.
Power move.
I actually have to kill this Tireless Tracker. Tireless Tracker is actually more deadly than Dark Confidant in the late stages of the game, especially with this Field of Ruin in play. Fiery Islet is not bad. Can make 2 creatures unblockable. We can put Liliana the Veil down to 2. Sure, and then we can sacrifice them later anyway. Killing Liliana the Veil the hard way. And then before blocks, kill this Tireless Tracker. Because they could block the Elemental with the Tireless Tracker. They didn't even... Oh, I guess I don't need to crack the clue. Well, they're going to draw quite a few cards for next turn. And their life total's high with a Dark Confidant, so I wouldn't say we're out of it yet. Not by a long shot. Inquisition of Kozilek. That is useless. That is some useless garb right there. That doesn't do anything. You forgot to sacrifice your Field of Ruin. Yes! That was a huge blunder on their part.
That's pretty...
Oops. But that's...
Oops,
yeah, oops.
Just say it happens.
It happens.
Moron.
It happens more often now that they've merged the friendly and the competitive leagues. You people have watched me long enough. I've, like, screwed up a million times. Maybe they're on camera. Maybe they're on camera. We've got to give our opponent the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're on camera. Notice how happy I am now that my opponent...
never see the footage because he screwed up.
Sacrifice a creature. Yeah. Take away an elemental. They have an Inquisition in hand, so we got to make sure that we cast everything that we play. So the greatest thing to find right now would be Lightning Bolt for this Dark Confidant. Or Wizard's Lightning. I guess we're going to keep this. Okay, let's cash in this Merfolk Trickster. Cash in this Mutavault. We've got to get in damage before they play Field of Ruin on it. Then ruin all our hopes and dreams. We're going to keep Trickster because Trickster helps activate Liliana the Veil.
You mean activates Thassa.
Oh yeah, activates Thassa. This is a long league, people. I've basically played against like 4 control decks, it feels like. I cannot... Actually, that's going to be good for us, because we're going to get the island, then we can crack a Fiery Islet, in addition to playing a Merfolk Trickster. You got Fail Push now? You got 5 cards in hand. That sucks, because we know we have nothing. Yep. No. I will not search my library. Okay, let's dig. Dig for a double blue card. That's not a double blue card. It's actually very vulnerable to Liliana the Veil. I mean, what's it called? Inquisition of Kozilek. We can hard cast the Silver Gill Adept with this. No, I don't want this. It's on the bottom. You know, at least a Merfolk. There we go. That's a great draw. Now there's a pretty damn good chance that the Dark Confidant will kill their master. We're about to deal 7 damage. It's not the first time Dark Confidant has killed their master on camera. In fact, it's happened like a million times by now. What's more? What's one more?
There we go.
Boom. What was it?
Liliana.
It was Liliana the Veil. Liliana gives, Liliana takes. So we go 3-2 with this version. 3-2. All right, let's look at the deck tech for all of you. Anyone who's still watching, you're the true, absolute true fans of Nikachu MTG. Let's do a deck tech. I think the deck performed pretty well. However, I thought it was a very, very bad league for this deck because we were up against mostly control decks where these lightning bolts aren't as useful. I'm glad that we did get to see some play out of it against Black Green Rock. We had a lot of cards to kill Scavenging Ooze, Dark Confidant, the Hex Drinker card. So it was useful there, but we were just up against like control decks, like what, 2 blue-white control decks, a fairies deck. That's just and then the zombies deck was useless, or sorry, not the Bridgevine deck was useless. I might need I am getting really unlucky in my sideboard games against Bridgevine. I get my sideboard cards and I just can't curve out, or I have the lands and I just don't get any creatures to kill them. I think I have beaten that deck, I promise you, but I think I've lost every single time on camera. Did I lose every time on camera? Are you watching these games? Have I won on camera? I don't know.
Won against what?
I'm losing...
The graveyard deck?
Yeah, the Bridgevine deck. I'm getting my ass handed to me all the time on camera.
It's not good.
Just terrible. It's not good. It's not good. But I hope you like the deck. I think Fiery Islet has increased the ability of the deck. We sacrifice it, draw more cards. I really don't know what's the best build for this. I did like Thassa. Master of Waves helped, but maybe that's not the best build. Maybe the best build has more lords. I'm not sure. People could experiment with this. This is unknown territory, and I think it's very playable, and no one is really trying. Another thing for the sideboard that I didn't include was Magus of the Moon. That is a very playable card in the sideboard. Could replace the Spreading Seizes, and I don't know, maybe a Surgical or something. I didn't run it, but that's definitely an option. It's just very unexplored territory. We knew how well we did with it in the Friendly League, and I think I had a good showing here. I think I rightfully got obliterated by the Bridgevine deck, but I think the Fairies matchup was close. However, I think maybe we should have been screwed against Golgari. We were really lucky that they didn't fatal push our Master of Waves at the right time. All they have to do is Field of Ruin or sacrifice. What are they? Yeah, they just have to Field of Ruin a land, and then they've got Revolt. But whatever.
Also, that guy screwed that up with the fatal push on Master of Waves.
No, that's what I was talking about.
Oh.
That is exactly what I was talking about. Where have you been?
Oh, it's looking at the books.
Oh, look at my Chinese booster boxes of War of the Spark. But anyway, that is the Merfolk Burn deck of the day. We're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank the manabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu with his brother, playing with Merfolk Burn in Modern.